One of the nice things about being a bootstrap in your mindset is like you're very thoughtful about how to prioritize. One of my mentors, the founder of Red Ventures, named Rick Elias, he talks about prioritization. He says there's this weird false dichotomy between growth and profitability. Everyone kind of says, well, you can either, and he goes, well, I only have a limited amount of time and resources. Why don't I find the initiatives where I can both grow and be profitable and just do those ones? And so his whole view is that it's a failure of thinking, like it's a laziness of thinking. And so what if you think just always that you can be profitable and grow and only choose those things to work on, and you don't work on the things that don't, that only get you one or the other. So I just wanted it to be more out there, and people think of it as a more viable path and mentality.
Got it. And I can tell you that the thread is quite popular in our founder community, and I completely resonate with what you're trying to achieve through that. In fact, it sort of goes back to the foundational strategy of philosophy at DSG. Again, as I mentioned, the reason we think consumer brands require a different approach is that our belief is that iconic brands take time to build. Mm-hmm. And if we think about delivering venture returns is through capital efficiency as opposed to blitz scaling. And the important thing is, even if a consumer brand takes 3-4 years longer than a business to achieve the same scale, but consumes a fraction of the capital in the journey, the returns still add up. And the journey is that much more predictable and manageable when you're pursuing calibrated growth. So
there's another thing for me, by the way, on that point, which is very near and dear to my heart. And if you read about me or see, I also think you can, if you grow that way, you can truly prioritize your people in a way that blitz scaling doesn't allow for. Blitz scaling says, are you the right person in this moment for this job? If so, great, get on board. And 18 months later, I might fire you. And taking a slightly more bootstrapped approach, at least it's a passion of mine, is to grow and develop people. It's something I care a lot about. And this approach, in addition to being capital efficient and probably better for the kind of defensibility of the brand, also allows you to coach and develop people. And over time, I think that becomes a powerful